McDonald Hopkins, recognized as one of the top law firms in the United States, a Cleveland-based company, is building its latest practice around third-party financing. McDonald Hopkins seems to be one of the first in this sector to advertise litigation financing as a practice. 77% of respondents surveyed for the 2019 Litigation Finance Survey report from Lake Willans and Above the Law said that litigation financing will only continue to grow significantly in the coming years. There's more litigation in the US than anywhere. And there's more money in the US than anywhere, and more free capital to invest. So, you're basically getting a demand and supply increase at the same time, said Mark Carmel, co-chair of McDonald's litigation group. In general, the momentum is in favor of more money entering the space and more lawyers becoming more comfortable with it. To reiterate the significance of the growth of litigation financing, Burford Capital, which markets itself as the global leader in litigation finance with offices in New York, Chicago and London. For 2018, the firm reported record earnings with an investment portfolio that rose to an 85% return on invested capital. In a statement on earnings in March, Burford CEO Christopher Bogart reported that the firm had committed $2.6 billion to investments in the last 2 years, more than twice its lifetime cumulative commitment level prior to that time. "I think it's probably a good bet other firms are going to offer similar services in the future," stated John Saul, director of the Joseph G. Miller and William C. Becker Center for Professional Responsibility at the University of Akron School of Law. "It is definitely a growing business." Litigation finance shops like Burford, Longford or Lake Willans are mostly interested in larger commercial cases and tend to reject more than 90% of the cases they review, given that the investors are looking for returns of 100% per year on their investments. Most investors prefer resolution in approximately 3 years. Considering that those returns are not related to the market is the main reason more money is pouring into these litigation finance funds. "Obviously, not everybody is doing better than the market," said Chris Hagale, a Columbus-based managing director with Lake Willans. "But people have found in some situations that litigation funding is providing attractive returns relative to other investments. But I also think people in the US, until recently, they didn't think of it as a tool in their tool belts," he added.